The AK-100 family is a series of Kalashnikov rifles intended for export sales based off of the AK-74M. This rifle family was introduced all the way back in 1994, and their most notable features are the black polymer handguards, folding polymer stocks, and the use of internal systems from, you guessed it, the AK-74M. This rifle family contains 10 guns, but you could say that there is a main series and a separate sub-series. The former contains 7 guns, whereas the latter contains 3. The key difference between the two lies in their operating mechanism. The main series features gas-operated action, whereas the sub-series utilizes the Balanced Automatics Recoil System, more commonly known as BARS, along with a substantially modified gas system. Anyway, the guns in the main series are the AK-101, AK-102, AK-103, AK-104, AK-105, AK-74M, and AK-9. And the guns in the sub-series are the AK-107, AK-108, and AK-109. If you're wondering why I did not mention an AK-106, it's because there is no AK-106. However, it is believed that this was done to separate the main series from the versions using the BARS system. But it could also be possible that AK-106 would have been an alternative designation for the AK-74M. Moreover, all the guns in the main series except for the AK-9 were designed by Kalashnikov, whereas the AK-107, 108, and 109 were designed by Yuri Alexandrov. As a matter of fact, in the AK-107, 108, and 109, AK does not indicate Avtomat Kalashnikova, but Alexandrov Kalashnikov, which indicates the incorporation of the new gas system developed by, you guessed it, Alexandrov. As of December 2024, you can find 6 of the 10 guns of the AK-100 family in the game: the AK-9, the AK-103, AK-105, AK-74M, AK-107, and AK-109. But what if I told you that, in reality, the entire AK-100 family is in the game? Yep, you heard that correctly. The entire AK-100 family is in fact in the game. Phantom Forces just doesn't tell you. So how do you obtain the AK-100s in Phantom Forces? Well, buckle up because I'm going to show you. The first gun in the family is the AK-101. The AK-101 is an assault rifle that was designed in 1994 to use the 5.56 NATO cartridge. Its design is similar to that of the AK-74M, featuring lightweight materials that help with accuracy. A good portion of the improvements found in the AK-101 can be found in guns like the AK-103 and the rest of the AK-100s. In Phantom Forces, in order to obtain the AK-101, you need the AK-105 and at least 930 kills on it. I have already talked about this gun in a video I made about a month ago, so I'll put it in the top right if you want to check it out. But to summarize, the AK-101 can 3-shot kill up to 91 studs and 4-shot kill up to 132, and kills with 5 shots past that range. It also has the added bonus of containing 35+1 rounds in the mag and pretty decent recoil too. It is one of my favorite guns in the game currently, and while I don't exactly recommend pre-buying it, I recommend giving it a shot if you have it. The second gun in the family is the AK-102. The AK-102 is a carbine variant of the AK-101, which was also designed in 1994. As one can expect, the AK-102 utilizes 5.56 NATO just like the AK-101. The AK-102 also has a muzzle booster derived from the AKS-74U. In Phantom Forces, in order to obtain the AK-102, you need, once again, the AK-105 and at least 556 kills on it. The AK-102 offers decent damage along with a better headshot multiplier than the AK-101 and pretty manageable recoil. However, the ranges are not the best. The AK-102 also has a torso multiplier of 1.1, which allows it to slightly extend the 3 and 4-shot kill range. Speaking of hits to kill, it can 3-shot kill to the limbs up to 82 studs and 4-shot kill up to 102 studs. If you hit the torso, the ranges are extended to 89 and 107 respectively. This gun can also 2-shot kill to the head up to 82 studs, and like the AK-101, has the added bonus of containing 35+1 rounds in the mag, while having 50 less RPM than the AK-101. I had some fun with this gun, but not as much as I did with the AK-101, but nonetheless, it's worth giving it a shot. The third gun in the family is the AK-103. The AK-103 is an assault rifle that was designed in 1993 to use the heavier 7.62x39 cartridge. In Phantom Forces, in order to obtain the AK-103, you need to be rank 103 or higher. The AK-103 offers great damage and ranges, being able to 2-shot kill to the head up to 78 studs and 3-shot kill to the body up to 97. Like every other AK variant chambered in 7.62, it has the ability to 4-shot kill at range. The recoil is pretty high and can be a bit annoying, but as long as you pull down, there won't be many issues. It also has the signature 600 RPM slow fire rate, which can be a little detrimental sometimes. But overall, a fun gun worth trying out. The fourth gun in the family is the AK-104. The AK-104 is a carbine variant of the AK-103, which was designed in 1994. Again, as one can expect, the AK-104 uses 7.62 just like the AK-103. Like the AK-102, it has a muzzle booster derived from the AKS-74U, which is not shown in game. In Phantom Forces, in order to obtain the AK-104, you need the AK-103 and at least 465 kills on it. The AK-104 retains the same damage as the AK-103 with the added bonus of a 1.61 headshot multiplier. This allows it to 2-shot kill to the head up to 102 studs and 3-shot kill to the body up to 88. The recoil is quite a bit higher compared to that of the AK-103, which can make it somewhat hard to control. It is something that honestly kinda threw me off at first, and might throw you off as well, but it's a decent gun worth checking out. The fifth gun in the family is the AK-105. The AK-105 is a carbine variant of the AK-74M that was designed in 1994. Like the AK-74M, it uses 545x39. It also features a muzzle booster like the AKS-74U, AK-102, and AK-104. In Phantom Forces, in order to obtain the AK-105, you need to be rank 105 or higher. The AK-105 offers good damage with OK ranges. It also has an above-average headshot multiplier of 1.5 and a torso multiplier of 1.1, which allows it to 2-shot kill to the head up to 72 studs, 3-shot kill to the torso up to 85, and 4-shot kill to the torso up to 117. If you hit the limbs, the ranges are reduced to 72 and 107 respectively. Like the AK-103, it has the signature 600 RPM fire rate. However, unlike the AK-103, the recoil is relatively easy to control. All in all, a nice gun which deserves a little bit more love. The sixth gun in the family is the AK-74M. In 1991, the Izhmash factory started full-scale production of the AK-74M, the M standing for modernized, which means modernized in Russian. Compared to the AK-74, it offered more versatility along with several minor improvements. In Phantom Forces, in order to obtain the AK-74M, you need the AK-105 and at least 930 kills on it. I have also already talked about this gun in a video I made 2 months ago, which I'll put in the top right if you want to check it out. But to summarize, the AK-74M has the unique quirk of being able to 4-shot kill at any range. It also has fairly low recoil and very high muzzle velocity, which allows you to lead shots at range more easily. This is another one of my favorite guns in the game currently, and I would highly recommend checking it out if you have it. The seventh and last gun in the main series is the AK-9. The AK-9 is a compact rifle chambered in the 9x39 subsonic cartridge, which was designed in the early 2000s. The model you see in-game is based off of the 2012 prototype of the AK-12. However, the actual AK-9 is based off of the AK-104, but with certain improvements. The AK-9 was supposed to be a competitor to the other integrally suppressed guns like the 9A91, AS-VAL, and SR3M, but it has seen limited service and production numbers. In Phantom Forces, in order to obtain the AK-9, you need to be rank 51 or higher. The AK-9 offers great close-range damage with okay-ish ranges. Like the AK-105, it has an above-average headshot multiplier of 1.5 and a torso multiplier of 1.1. This allows it to 2-shot kill to the head up to 66 studs and 3-shot kill to the torso up to 80. If you hit the limbs, it kills with 3 hits up to 66 studs and kills with 4 hits up to 105. Because of its headshot multiplier, it can also kill with 1 headshot and 1 limb shot up to 35 studs, 42 if you hit a headshot and a torso shot. Engaging people at range is highly advised against, since the AK-9 has horrendous muzzle velocity. If you want more velocity in the 30-round mag, you can use the 7.62x39 conversion. However, it will take away the multipliers, reduce the damage, and slightly increase reload times. Again, the velocity might throw you off, but as long as you engage people in close quarters, that won't be an issue. But I would say it's worth giving it a shot. The 8th gun in the family and first gun in the sub-series is the AK-107. The AK-107 is a 5.45x39 assault rifle developed from the AK-100 series, which features a balanced gas operating system known as Balanced Automatic Recoil System, or BARS for short. This system was also used in other guns like the AK-971 and the AL-7 and AO-38 experimental rifles. The AK-107 and its variants were mostly derived from the AL-7, but visually there's little difference between them and the AL-7 prototypes. In Phantom Forces, in order to obtain the AK-107, you need the AK-105 and at least 2,750 kills on it. The AK-107 offers okay damage and decent ranges with controllable recoil. It can 4-shot kill up to 105 studs and 5-shot kill past that range. Unlike the traditional AK rifles, this gun has an incredibly high rate of fire of 850 rounds per minute. This is another very fun gun worth using, but beware because some people might get mad at you for using this. The 9th gun in the family and second gun in the sub-series is the AK-108. The AK-108 is a variant of the AK-107 chambered in 5.56 NATO. Again, the AK-108 was derived from the AL-7 experimental rifle. But other than that, there's not much information I could find about this gun. In Phantom Forces, in order to obtain the AK-108, you need, again, the AK-105 and at least 2,750 kills on it. Compared to the AK-107, it offers ever so slightly higher close-range damage, but worse long-range damage, since it now kills with 6 shots past 134 studs. Speaking of, it can kill with 4 hits up to 106 studs and can kill with 5 hits up to 133. I would honestly not recommend using this, since you're getting ever so slightly lower recoil for a worse AK-107. The last gun in the family is the AK-109. The AK-109 is a less known variant of the AK-107 chambered in 7.62x39. Again, the AK-109 was derived from the AL-7 experimental rifle. There's very little information online about this gun. In Phantom Forces, in order to obtain the AK-109, you need the AK-103 and at least 2,750 kills on it. Compared to the AK-107 and 108, it offers good damage with decent-ish damage ranges. It can 2-shot kill to the head up to 39 studs, 3-shot kill to the body up to 61, and 4-shot kill to the body up to 136. As should be expected, the AK-109 also has a fire rate of 850 rounds per minute. Being a 7.62 rifle, the recoil is somewhat harsh, but the grouping is fairly tight. The recoil might throw you off a bit, but I would recommend giving it a shot. And there you have it, the AK-100 family in Phantom Forces. Definitely one of my favorites, both in real life and in the game, and also one of the more interesting ones in my opinion. Anyway, today's video ends here. Do consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel if you found this video somewhat informative. I put a lot of time and effort into making this video, so I would really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. But well, as customary, I'll catch you fellas in the next video.